I'm a little nervous about that because I'll say this. If I'm going to the doctor's office, I need my doctor to have some experience. I need them to have some credentials. I think this idea that you have to have no experience to lead a city is a dangerous place that we're playing in. I strongly believe with anything that we do, we ask for experience. Almost any job we apply for, we need to have experience. And so because right now, as you mentioned, Malachi, Detroit is on a weird axis right now. We have just come out of certain things, but we can slide easily. So if you don't have some experience managing the budget, knowing what that is, what the pitfalls are going to be, we really are not at the space to be able to do a lot of 2 years of learning on the job. Now, there will be a learning curve, but you have to have some experience there. And again, I come back to a very, very crazy political time. I mean, there's lots of ways I could put it, but where we've gotten to the space where folks feel like we need an outsider, we need somebody who's going to shake things up, but we've shaked things up nationally to the point where we are in crisis and we are sliding into, we already here, into fascism. So how do we as a city going to have to fight back a lot um, if we don't have leadership that understands the full picture, that has some experience? So I stand with the fact that I believe we need a mayor with some experience in government that understands what's happening. If not, we are really playing a very dangerous game where it could hurt us in very, very bad ways. And so, I mean, that's just where I am with our next mayor.
I I totally second that, Yelena, and I think one of the things that is happening not just here in Detroit but around the country is people are attacking folks who have this level of experience, not because of the experience themselves, but because they want something that is different than business as usual. So you can have experience and want to change the course of things that are going on, and I think there are lots of things that are happening in the city that voters actively dislike and would love to change, and that's great, and that doesn't mean that you have to have absolutely no government experience in order to enact those things. Yeah, it's critically important that someone knows what a mayor actually does. It's critically important that someone knows how the city interacts with the department, with DPS CD, with city council, how to hire out for an enormous administration. Like, these are really, really important things that we really do not have the time to have someone come in and learn on the job. And the other thing I would say is, like, when you come in and don't have that experience, it creates a vacuum, and we don't know how that vacuum is going to get filled. It could be filled by folks who are, just looking to exploit the city. It could be filled by folks who are already in the city and are there. So yeah, we want experience. I think experience is a really important thing for a mayor to come into office.